Hello folks. So in this video, we're going to look at how you can actually build etcd from scratch. I'm trying to do this as part of like building different Kubernetes components, core components. So let's get started. So I'm going to go to my terminal. Actually, let's go to my browser first. And this is the etcd code. And I'm going to actually, one moment, start up my Pomodoro. And I'm going to clone this in my dev machine and then look at how to build this. So I'm guessing, let's see, etc reports, install, contributing, uh, okay, contributing, getting started, contribution flow, format, comment message, build. Okay, so for build instructions, we have to look at this. Uh, for those wanting to for pre-built binaries, for more installation guides, okay, operating etcd. And then for this one, I tried the latest build, the latest version of the meme branch. Okay, so we need version 1.17 plus. So we're gonna actually use. Let's see what this is. 1.17 plus. Okay. So we need. I mean, I have 1.18.4, so that's all good. So as of this writing, that's the latest in 1.18. All the development occurs on main, including new features and bug fixes. Okay, cool. So let's look at how to build it from source. So I'm going to actually copy this up. I could actually use the main branch instead of this 3.5. So just gonna go ahead and copy this and go to my terminal and then say git clone and then clone etc. And then let's go to the browser and then look at so cd build sh and then export and then that's all. Cool. Awesome. So it's pretty straightforward. So let's go ahead and try this out. Cd etcd and then dot slash build.sh. Uh-huh. So let's see what's inside this. So this doesn't have a build.sh, does it now? Oh yeah. So I'm just gonna look at tools make. Hmm. Let's go back to the browser and then look at what they're doing over here. So it says build script was there before, but now it's not there. So I'm just wondering where it went. Just gonna go ahead and like go to the releases and then look at 3.5. Go to this and then say browse files and then look at this to see if this had the build.sh. This did have it. So what happened to this? Um, hmm, it's no more. Hmm. I'm gonna actually try to compare this now. Let's go here, let's go back and then compare this with okay, I can only compare it with other tags. So it's tricky. So let me go to main and look at the commits. There are many commits actually after 3.5.4 I think. So I can't actually look at all of them to understand what happened here. There is documentation, so let's see what this one says. So postmodern's dev guide, contributor guide, local cluster, release, okay, branch management modules, okay. Um, okay, so there is something called scripts directory which has a release, I think. But maybe let's go to the terminal and then look at the scripts. I just didn't notice that there's something called scripts. So, okay, so build.sh is now inside scripts. So awesome. So I can just go to scripts and then say build.sh, and I think we should be good to go. Let's do that, and it's running. In the meanwhile, let me actually set mouse on so I can actually scroll up. So there is also build Docker, build binary, build tools and whatnot. So I'm just gonna check those out too. So okay, so I think this is gonna take quite some time, so I'm gonna actually pause the video now and then unpause it once it's done. Cool, so it's done actually now. So I'm just gonna check it out. See, so there's a directory called bin and it has the etcd. It has etcd etcd utl and whatnot. So I could actually run etcd like this and to hell and then look at the version for example and yep, so that's 3.6.0 alpha 0. So it's pretty straightforward actually. Build etcd and also etcd ctl and utl. One moment, cdl, oops, this version and then etcd utl version. Awesome. So, I think it's pretty straightforward to actually build etcd. I'm going to check out what other scripts are out there. Oops. Code coverage, build Docker, build by. Actually, want to try out build Docker to see what it does. Build Docker. Okay, so it's looking for a version. Let's see what this does though. So, architecture, version, Docker file, Docker-release. Okay. Okay, so I think there must be some Docker file over here. Okay, so there is Docker file release. Okay, so it's looking at which architectures I mean, we are going to be using AMD 64 over here. So uname has an A. So we have AMD 64 over here, and let's see what this says. Version. So Docker is. Where is this version being used here? So version. It's actually building and then giving the name this version, and then oh, it's basically the images tag that you have to give, and then it just does that. So here you can actually see that there is a tag too. If the tag is empty, you use version, and if the tag is not empty, you actually okay. So this is to actually override the default tag that you get. So I'm guessing tag must be defined somewhere over here. Okay, so hmm, cool. So and what's the image directory? I'm just gonna check that out too. Build directory image Docker. Okay, so it's creating the thing and then putting it there. I guess. So let's check this out. One moment. So Docker build takes up. Okay. Let me try this out. Scripts build Docker. And then we can say the version is say dummy. Let's see how that goes. Fail to download. Oh, okay. So it's actually building a Docker image out of this thing. Like so, if I say 3.6.0, I think it won't work because there's no such thing. The 3.5.4 is there, and it's gonna wait. What? I'm just gonna go ahead to check. Oh, we have to give the whole with v. So it's v3.5.4 and that should work. Cool. So it's taking up the pre-built binaries, I believe, and then doing stuff. So it's getting the binary from GitHub, and awesome. So it's done. And if you go to the build directory, I think just a moment. So image directory, build directory is image Docker. So if I do image Docker, I should be able to find this here. And it's putting the things over there, I guess. So let's see. So Docker file release. binary directory, and then tar file, tar URL, and then failed to download and all that, and then opening up the tarball, and then finally it is using this as the context, and then doing everything, and then building the image. So now if I actually look at the Docker images, I should have etcd. One moment. Yep, I do. GCR and QA, both same version, same size and all that. Cool. So what else? Scripts. Build binary, build Docker, build release, build sh. Okay. What is build binary? Let's check that out. Sorry, build binary version. Okay. 3.5.4. Enter the passphrase. Okay, I have a passphrase actually. So, oops. I think this basically does consider cleaning up and renaming this directory. Okay. Okay. So we are inside etcd, right? So can actually create a directory, say dummy, and then go inside dummy and then say etcd scripts build binary and v3.5.4. So we're basically giving which version we want to build, which tag to check out to. No such file or directory. Okay. Um, cool. Construction. Okay, so let me actually go back and then do this. Oops. cd etcd release etcd and then head detached git reset hard origin slash head. Hmm. Head diverges from the origin. Okay. Um. Not sure why that's the case. It is not diverging. Anyways, I'm gonna try this out again. So I'm just want to say scripts and then build binary and see where this goes. Oops. v3.5.4. Oops, I've been typing it wrong a lot of times. Okay. Okay, looks like I'll have to actually debug this to understand what's going wrong. But yeah, I mean, we built it with this build.sh. I just wanted to try out different ways. So it's interesting to note how there are many scripts to help with the different kinds of things that we want to do in etcd, like building Docker images, and then building the binary itself. So there are some scripts that you can check it out, and I'll see you in the next one with a different video on how you can actually build things like say CRI or CRI-CTL or something like say containerd. I mean, or even something like say CNI. So yep, different kinds of CNI, say flannel and whatnot. So I'm just gonna go ahead and explore that out and then record them. Cool. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.